What's up, guys? First of all, sorry for the delays. I'm attending a conference right now, and so I'm basically busy the entire day. But the conference is finished in about 2 days. Then I'll have the time to actually launch my rocket booster and get this coin rolling. Right now, when you basically you have the source code, and then you can actually import it into an Eclipse project. That makes it a lot easier. Then you just go ahead and launch it, and then it opens up in a small server where you can actually use your web browser to access this online wallet. Then you have to enter your passphrase, which is essentially a brain wallet. Basically, it just generates an address based on what you type in. And this will be actually changed in a later version where you actually can use a private key, like your Bitcoin private key, which essentially is handy for those who have donated and actually got their Elastic coins credited to their private key. So this will actually be there beyond this whole brain wallet thing. And yeah, let's go ahead. Right now, there's just one account that has all 5 million Elastic coins. This is basically the test account. So this is a warning because it's a very short account. Let's go ahead. And then you have basically the main view, actually your dashboard. You see your account balance, the recent transactions, how much work you have open, you have done. You see your messages, you see the current block height, which is 0 because I have just started a freshly checked out version. And so here at the top right corner you have some basic features, like you see your balance. When you click on it, you see some data about your account. You can actually send Elastic coins to some other Elastic coin address. You can actually send a message. You can use this for text messaging. Not a very big fan of it, but it was in the NXT version that I have forked originally. And then you have here the connection indicator. Right now I'm not connected because I'm the only client up and running. There is basically no bootstrap node, and there is no other client running right now. So this is actually why, if you check out the code and run this thing yourself, at the moment at least, you will have a private network. So this is so big to do that I still have to do before you actually can use it and try it out yourself in the wild. So of course privately it's not a big problem at all. Then you have the forging indicator. This is basically if you it shows you if you're generating new blocks or not, and working is actually showing you if you're currently working on other users' algorithms and contributing computation power to the system in exchange for Elastic coins. So here you have some other fancy functions like settings. You can customize this whole thing. You can generate a token, which is essentially what Bitcoin refers to as the message signing function or something. Yeah, and then you can just log out again. Here we have version 1. Well, just let's get over this quickly. We have the recent transactions. Like I said, this is basically all 5 million coins coming from the Genesis block to the test account. Yeah, and then you can basically use it to do whatever you want. Damn, this iPhone is actually heavy, because I'm making this video with my iPhone right now. Got nothing better. Then you have the cloud. Well, actually, let's go step by step. Here you have, what the hell? I'm sorry. This is some super iPhone function. Okay, let's continue. Transactions, okay, this is just a view. We will come to this later. Now you have the cloud computing function. This is actually what forms the heart of the coin, actually. So basically here you have an info window, which is empty right now because of course we have not selected anything on the left sidebar. And we have the compose new job function, which is actually the function that allows us to create a new job, which then of course will be solved by other Elastic Coin users in exchange for basically the amount that I'm willing to spend for this function to be solved. Work title, let's call it algorithm test 1, whatever. The source code, this is a problem because I don't think I have any source code right now. I don't know, let's just do something. I just attach the white paper. No, this is stupid. Just some file. Actually, right now, and this is the biggest point that is still open. Right now, it does not check the source code for validity. It does not do any syntax checking. You can just, at the moment, attach whatever you want, because the entire Lua algorithm execution thing, the whole computable verification stuff, this is developed in an entirely separate project right now and will be merged once it's actually working. Because right now, just for the test, I think it's better to just attach some dummy source code. And yeah, but I will actually, this video is just a short overview of what we have right now. And the other verifiable computation stuff, this is actually the next point on the to-do list. And this is basically one of the hardest part that we still have to solve, but I think that it's on the right track. So we actually have the verifiable computation running. We have the possibility to check if proof of work packages are actually working and actually are correct or not. The only thing that's still missing is the faster algorithm attack as described in the paper, and it sort of sucks. But we are at it, and we will definitely solve this problem. So right now, let's say I'm willing to spend 5,000 Elastic coins on it, and this sucks. This iPad really sucks. iPad Pro, you know, it's just not for the pros. Right, deadline 250 blocks. This essentially tells us that if the work is not completed within the next 250 blocks, it just gets closed. It just gets cancelled automatically. Damn, is this heavy, this thing. Okay, right now I'm submitting the work. There you go. It immediately appears here in the get your work done section. And seriously, I have to find some other way to film this thing. Seriously, this is ridiculous. What a thing. Actually, so of course it's damn, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but this sucks. This sucks balls. Okay, right now it's actually unconfirmed. And what we have to do to confirm it is, of course, we have to generate blocks. As I'm the only one in the network, I actually have to start forging, and it's generating blocks. Here in the debug window, you actually see that I'm generating blocks with my account. This account number actually relates to the test account. So now that it's open, it's actually an active work that can be solved by the miners. Here, when you click on it, you see basic statistics about this job. You see actually how many balance I originally added to this job. 60% of this amount actually go to the proof of work packets. These are actually the packets that get frequently generated and submitted by the workers to actually prove that they're working on it. That does not mean that the workers produce anything meaningful to the author of such a function, but it actually means that they're working, and so of course they have to be rewarded. This basically the same principle as you find in a mining pool. Miners get constantly rewarded for their work, even though they do not necessarily find a full Bitcoin block. 40% actually go to the bounties. This was discussed thoroughly in the thread because, of course, there are some constellations where you can submit bogus proof of work functions without actually calculating the full function, maybe only parts of the function that are maybe quicker or easier to calculate. So in order to give the users an incentive to actually work on the whole function, we have the bounty payments. 40% of the 5,000 Elastic Coin balance goes to the bounties. Then you see how much balance is left. You see a completion status, basically if one of the two stashes, so if the 60% of the proof of work or the 40% of the bounties is empty, whichever first, it does not really matter, this whole work is closed. So you see the programming language, you see input output integers, it's one input, one output. This is basically just for the dummy test function. You see the total size on the blockchain, it is 105 bytes, so the fee was 2 Elastic coins. I know there was a little error, it displayed 1 Elastic coin for the fee when I created the work. This has to be fixed very soon, but this is not a big deal. Right, you see the plot, which indicates how much computation power of the entire network was actually dedicated to your task, and you see the calculation rate of useful solutions. So this is just to have something visual, and of course right now the Lua engine is commented out, so there will be no plot at the moment, but I'm trying to give my best to get up version running pretty quickly where you can actually use a miner and submit work. Anyway, on the bottom right corner you see 3 buttons. You can actually download a summary if you want it for your files. You can download the program code, and you can download all the solutions, which are basically a set of arrays of input integers. Right now the array has the length 1 because you have only 1 input. And you can use that file to actually extract useful solutions and do whatever you want to do with it. So at the right corner you see it's an active task. You can, at any time, you can cancel and refund. So if you decided, okay, I made a mistake, I don't want this, you can actually cancel your job. You see, okay, none of the 5,000 Elastic coins were used, so you can actually request a refund, which I will do right now. We have to wait. There's a little delay because this whole thing works with polling instead of pushing, so we have to wait until the web client polls the next time from the backend. Shouldn't take very long. So I actually oh well, I'm generating blocks, so yeah, actually it's cancelled, and I received my money back. So basically, what you see right now when you go to the transactions, 5 million coins from Genesis block. Then I created a transaction, new work created. I created one with a deposit of 5,000 XEL, Elastic coins basically. Work title language, okay, the fee was 2 Elastic coins. Then a few blocks later I actually cancelled and I got refunded 5,000 XEL. This whole thing cost 1 Elastic coin and fee. So you're probably wondering why I have 5 million and not 4,999,997, because 3 Elastic coins were a fee and they are not refundable. But of course I am the one who's generating the blocks. Okay, I saw a little bug here. This one is red, it should be green. I'm no idea why. I'm sorry, the iPad is really bad. It's an iPad Pro, it's really bad. Okay, and then when you go to the balance, you actually see that you have forged 3, and these, okay, so you actually have 4,999,997, but as you're the only miner, you actually mine all blocks and you have mined the fees, and these three actually total up to what you had before. Anyway, yeah. Okay, this is basically, this sucks. Actually, I'm now again stop the forging. Let's create a new work. This should be updated. I don't know what's going on. Okay, test 3, 2, 1, whatever. Don't know. Just add some stuff here. Okay, need a break. My arm is I'm actually, damn, this iPad is so bad. Do you see what it does with the lightning? I have no idea what this thing is all about. Actually, now I do 9,000 or 90,000, whatever. Deadline 250 blocks, let's do it. There, unconfirmed work. You see the balance is actually reduced. Then I start forging for a few blocks, stop it again. This one should become confirmed pretty quickly the next time this whole thing. Okay, let's do it quicker. Just there you go, it's active. Then cancel refund. You see again, I have only this amount. Cancel this job. Then okay, let's wait for the polling. Take some time. This is actually something we need to make better. People want to have it right now. People don't want to wait 10 seconds until this whole thing refreshes. So actually what I want is that this whole plots and data is actually pushed by the server, not pulled. Okay, what you see now, cancel requested. That means that this work, which I have selected right now, here you see it's lazy loading the plot. Very cool. This one was 3 megabytes. Cancel requested means it's waiting for another block until it's fully confirmed that it's cancelled. Let's check it out. Yeah, what the hell? There you go, it's cancelled. You saw how the balance actually went back up to 5 million, so this one is working. So what we have right now is actually the whole management of work packages, work cancellation, timeout, whatever, through the blockchain, all cryptographically secure. And that's perfectly fine. What's right now missing in this version that I have checked in the GitHub repository is actually the computation engine itself. It's developed separately, but as I said, right now I'm entirely tied up in the conference, so I give my best. I try to work as much as I can, but it's pretty tough at the moment, so please hang tight. I will give a big update very soon. You can check out if you can play around with it a little bit, you know, and I hope we get the computation engine running up pretty quickly so we can actually see how people earn elastic coins by submitting here bounties and proof of works, and then we actually will see the plot going on and everything, because this is actually the only thing that is missing. Maybe one other function that we actually, what you also see here is the ident icon. This is a very cool thing that I saw at Kraken or whatever, however you pronounce that, no idea. This is basically unique for every... God, is that iPhone... Damn it. It really sucks. I don't know. My palm rest touches the display and the whole lighting goes whatever. Okay, those of you who do not know how NXT works, just maybe a brief overview of different functions. Oh no, sorry, I was at the Identicon. This is unique for every account, so when you send money to someone or when you receive it, you actually immediately see if you're familiar with this icon. Then you probably entered the correct address. If the icon looks totally different from the last time, then it helps you to quickly discover that nothing works at all. Now, well, what I could do is maybe send me a message. Oh, I have the copy account ID function, right? So I sent myself a message. This also works. It was not just forking the whole NXT thing, because they have so many soft forks in their source code and so on. So many things had to be rebuilt from scratch. Oh no, you see the iPhone in action again. See the iPhone in action. There you go, hi there. One elastic coin fee. We don't want to encrypt it right now. So there you go. Maybe we can start forging again to get quick confirmations. You see the arbitrary message here in the transaction list, work cancellation, you were created, everything is there. We even have here a new icon, which is actually a cloud that will tell you what type of function that was. Sorry, messages, right? And then I can basically chat with myself. Not very useful if you ask me, but okay, let's leave it there. See blocks. This actually sucks. This will be very nice, nicely done, like this one that I have entirely redesigned. Here you see, okay, one elastic coin fee went, but then I got it back because I'm mining my own blocks. Anyway, okay, this is add block. This some artifact. You see many things are working. There's still a lot of things to do. The biggest thing will be the computation engine. I'm right at it, and please give me a few days until I finish my business at the conference and until I can give you a major revision. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, just ask me in the thread. I'm just thinking if I forgot anything. What I thought, the working thing, we will add a second point for the workers here in the cloud computing section, like work or do work, and then you can actually connect with an external miner, and then you will get live status or whatever, live graphs, CPU usage and everything here displayed, because we cannot do the work in the browser. We need high performance and very lightweight Lua interpreters or whatever to actually do the work efficiently. Yeah, there you go. It's all in the blockchain. Before we can set up a public demo, we still need a faucet, because not everyone, if we actually bootstrap it into a real network, not everyone can use the test account, of course, because this would just not make any sense. Everyone would be simultaneously using the same amount, and you know, people just love making fun, and they would just send all this money to some other account, and this would again result in others not being able to do anything. And yeah, we just need some standard way to give away testing coins to those who are interested in testing out the client. So I'm logging out. There we are again, and thanks for watching.